Into the box now, Tommy Pham. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him.
Tommy Pham.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Cespedes going back, still ranging back into the Big Apple seats and gone.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Batting second, the left fielder,
here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's totaled 4 hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Jose Martinez stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul DeYoung. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
His past battles with Bartolo Colon, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees. Colon is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
So 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Cards are on the board first thanks to this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pham is after it. He's got it 1 away. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pham is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Now here it comes. This is line to left. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. Fine sliding catch here will take us to break. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. They'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is bounced foul near the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, in the third base coaching box. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, number 41. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. Good fastball there from Colon. It's 0-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Grounded down the third baseline. Rosario's got it. Throw to first, and Colon's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Oh, no, it dropped. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Hit on the ground to third. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pham has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. First offering on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pham racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Reyes. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
You know, Dero, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And the tying run is in to score all the way from first. It's 1-1. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball up. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. No balls and 1 strike. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marcell Ozuna.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Under it is Bautista as he makes the play for out number 1. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul DeYoung. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. But this is foul near the seats. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
That's the first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. So here's the Mets pitcher, Bartolo Colon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Runs up and gets this one down. Carpenter fields it cleanly on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to.
Leading off for St. Louis.
Now here's the pitch.
Third baseman, madden.
Fouled off. Lifted the other way to left center. Cespedes on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change. The dreaded equalizer.
Got him to go down swinging there. Yadier Molina goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Colon looks back, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Carpenter stands at second with 2 gone. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. This is hit the other way out toward left field. DeYoung is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He flew out in his last at-bat. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Carpenter on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here now is his Dribble Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone into the upper tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did.
Up next for the Mets.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Reyes at full speed. Look at him fly. He's headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo. Now to the plate, the pitcher. Carlos things off here in this one-run contest. The windup and the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nimmo has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Cespedes is there, 2 gone. Here's Marcelo Zuna, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tapped out in front of home. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pitch.
From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound to stay out of a potential big inning.
And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1. Now in the box, Wilmer Flores. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Waiting on it, the right fielder, one away. At the plate, Bartolo Colon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first. Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changed.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the... So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that'll get down for a base hit. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Carpenter. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Hits this one hard the other way. Rosario brings it in on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And that one right down Main Street. Pitch number 70 coming up this afternoon for Cologne. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error for the Cardinals to this point.
Popped him up. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And it's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Little dribbler up the first baseline. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Nimmo. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep, but combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs in this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball play.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Standing in now, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. And that's the second out. Ready once again, Wilmer Flores. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Here it comes.
Right fielder.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. Colton Wong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16.
Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Skied into straightaway right. On the run is Nimmo. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run is in to score from third. Ready for another chance? Marcell Ozuna. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cabrera calls for it. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Bud Norris gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Bud Norris.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
David Wright is going to loosen up now in the on-deck circle, so that's going to be all for Colon in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 41 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Third baseman, number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Plawecki rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And now the runner's trying for third. Now a bunt attempt here. A step on the bag for one. Throw to the plate. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Well, Seth Lugo is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to left field. Bautista coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Paul DeYoung becomes the first out of the inning. Hit hard up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
First pitch of the at-bat. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
And that'll score the run from third, and don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yadier Molina takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the time run will have to go back to third on the automatic double. Number 34 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Hit back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th. Snap throw from the catcher. 0-1, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there. And it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, that's a great job at hitting right there. Pitcher executes.
Brad Hand is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. As Tyler Lyons is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Digging in and looking for more. Brandon Nimmo. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. Now action in the bullpen starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Bautista. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here in this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player. Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Next up from New York, Kevin Plawecki. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Line drive, right field, base hit. 1 run scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Yeah, and you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now everybody's running. Pitch taken for a strike. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there.
Leading off for
Trying to hold back, but this is popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. His career line against Brad Hand. 2 hits in 7 tries. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're done. Down to their final strike of the afternoon. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. The Metropolitans came through late, taking the lead.